worried, some expect unexpected changes, we're feeling worried or excited. In life, there are many, it's quite inevitable that there are many changes in life. Many missed opportunities, many setbacks, and many unfortunate sometimes. But sometimes, can you see, there's a whole different concept, a whole feeling when you embrace change and take it in a positive manner. So, my key message tonight is trying to explain to you the importance of having a right attitude in life. Being positive, you can change your mind internally to make you feel more passionate in stuff, in things, and also make things more smooth when you deal with it. And this is my key message tonight, and hopefully my speech will try to convince you having a right attitude is really, really crucial. When things happen, there are two ways when looking at things. You can be positive, or you can be negative. And there's so many blessings in disguise in life, in our daily lives. For example, if you're in a relationship, changing relationship, if you can maybe possibly find a better partner, and you can have a better life or marriage afterwards. Or sometimes even if you got redundant, maybe, who knows, you will get a better job, get a better package, and also have some work-life balance in your new employment. So you can see there are many, many different examples in life. There could be blessings in disguise. It all depends on your attitude. So looking back, when I first graduated in UK a few years ago, I was quite lucky that I secured a graduate program just before my graduation. I was so excited, and packing everything from Bath to London, trying to move down to London to start my new job. And one day, suddenly, I still remember it was a really sunny day. I was sitting in the university library, planning to do some quite exciting to move down to London, or how should I get from Bath to London, etc. And suddenly, my phone rang. Benson, I'm Greg, calling from CS HR department. Unfortunately, due to some sudden changes in the headcount, your graduate program was on hold. And I was just simply speechless and I was blanked for a couple of seconds because, imagine, I was all in excitement, going down to London, starting my new job in July, and they called me in June, saying that my program was cancelled, and just, and I think at this split second, I was thinking, what's going on? What have I done wrong? And later on, I found out that it was just due to the poor financial climate that my program was forced to put on hold. And I still remember exactly what my emotion at the time, feeling confused, anger, but helpless at the same time, because I couldn't do anything about that. Then later on, I was thinking, well, there's nothing I can really do if I just give him a lot of these why questions. It pops to my mind saying, why is it happening to me? What's wrong with me? I didn't expect all these happen. But then later on I thought, well, it's nothing really helped. So I started to become a bit more positive, to really calm myself down, to say, okay, what's my next plan? Should I look for a new job? Should I go back to Hong Kong? Or should I just stay in London waiting for some news? And then I proactively asked the HR for some follow-ups. So what's the option? I mean, what's going on now? What's the alternative? And after, I think, a week, this guy coming back and say, Benson, we have the exact same position in Singapore. And at the time I was like, wow, it's over the moon. At the time, that week was so suffering. It's like, my God, no jobs. Basically, I was unemployed straight after graduation in such a sudden change. And I've been spending so much effort in securing this graduate program at the time, due to, a lot of poor climate in the financial market. The whole experience, in temporarily losing my job in London and flying over to Singapore, which they also, subsidized me for my ticket, some temporary accommodation, really is a blessing in disguise. Because I lost something, the whole emotion just dropped down to the bottom. Then suddenly they called in, oh, Benson, here you go, Singapore, do you want to take it or not? And of course, I said yes at the end. So you might ask, what is the attitude when it comes to facing challenges and changes? to me, 4 points. First, appreciate that there's something could be gone worse. For example, I could have even lost my job, and just like in London or Hong Kong. In this case, my employer offered me a new job in Singapore, doing the same thing. So I have this new opportunity going over, experience a new life, etc. Second point, trust that everything happens for a reason. Okay? Never make some wrong assumptions of what's going on and why it happened to me. Think positively, because it might change your whole mindset. And thirdly, share with your friends, because you might quite likely to get some good feedback from them, how you deal with change in an unexpected situation. Okay, there's no point, thinking of yourself in your own little mind and didn't really have any actions out. And lastly, have faith to be blessing in disguise. Why? Because who knows? It could be, it could be something turned out to be good. So for example, me, I went to Singapore, and my first posting as a graduate is something that I never imagined I could achieve or do, at such a young age. So basically, our lives is full of challenges, and we face this small changes every single day. How we deal with this emotion is entirely up to you. Okay, you can be positive and negative, but remember, your emotion and your perception is something you can control and choose. No one can even affect you. Okay, so I want you to have mind. To those who are really positive, no worries. You can keep it, inspire others, strengthen the belief. And to those who are quite making negative assumptions to what's going to not happening, try to learn it, because attitude is something you can learn and try and improve. Okay, so to wrap up, there's a lot of, whether you want to take the blessings in disguise is entirely your own choice. Okay, be positive, and I'm sure it's not far before you can enjoy the happiness. Thank you.